All right, we're going to unbox the, my German's not very good, Kampfgruppe Muller German battle group. So we'll unbox and see what's in this. Let me take the plastic off and then we'll get a good look at what's inside. Now it does come with the mini rulebook, which is actually on a separate piece of plastic, so you have to take two pieces of plastic off this. Wow. Ugh. There we go. This is just not coming off in one piece. There we go. So we'll move that out of the way. All right, so get the rulebook. And what I've seen of this rulebook, it's the full rulebook. The only thing you're missing, I think, is just the USA and Soviet forces in the back. But you get everything else. So nice, you get a little mini rulebook, so you don't have to carry around your big rulebook if you don't want to. So let's take a look at the box here. We got the sides. Get some helicopters. So what we're going to get in this is, it looks like 5 of these Leopard 2, which including tank commanders, so you can have that sprue, I think, of like 5 commanders, 2 plastic helicopters, some decals, your unit cards, and a card template, which should be, I think, like the artillery template. Yep, there it is. There's that template. So here's that template that you're getting all the starters. And it's not country specific, so you have your artillery and salvo. I went to the plastic one because these things I think will eventually just wear out. But it gives you something to start with. We also have our stands for the helicopters. And oh, there's one popping out. There we go. So it's your usual stands for, actually, Flames of War too, that you put the die here. And so there's that. And you get 2 of those. They just come out of there. You also get instructions on how to put your tanks together and your helicopter. I would probably go online and look at how to put these together. But those are in there. You're going to get 2 sprues of this, it looks like. Let me double check here. We're going to look inside. Yeah, you get 2 sprues of these helicopters. So there's your 2 helicopters. Let's take a close-up look at the sprue here. So you have your blades. I don't know all the parts of a helicopter, so I don't know. There's the main fuselage. There's your rocket pods. This one, I think, is the one that if you are using the rockets, and there's one that if you are just doing transport. There's a different part you put on the window here. And there's your landing gear, or I don't know what they call those in helicopters. Your rotors, your rear rotor, and it looks like some more rocket pods here. So that's what you're going to get with the helicopters. You get 2 of those. Man, I'm so used to Hinds. These things are so dinky. Hind is about that long compared to it. All right, so you're going to get 5 of these sprues. So it looks like 1 tank per sprue. So let's take a close-up look at this also. So here's your hole. Some nice detail. When you ink it and shade it and everything, this is going to pop out. Your tracks. You get 2 guns here in case you break one, which has happened before. Your turret top and bottom. I think this is the back end, maybe, or the front. I'm not sure. I think it's this piece here, which goes on the back. Your side skirts. Some, looks like maybe some stowage, and your cupola top and the bottom. So you get a lot with this one. I mean, it's nice. It's all on one sprue. I do like that because like my Abrams and T-72s, they were on separate sprues. So this is nice. It's all on one sprue, and you get, looks like 5 of those. That's nice. The last thing that's going to be in here, and again, always check just to be sure. See, there's something still in there. Because sometimes I found like magnets or a piece of plastic that broke off like one of these, and you need that piece of plastic. So always check the box. So we'll put that out of the way. This is the commander sprue. It's just like I thought it was. It's the 5 commanders. Now they're probably going to be different than what you would get with like the Soviets or whatever. So let's see how they look. So we'll get a close-up look here at them. It's the first time I've seen A, B, C, D, E, F. They normally don't say anything on there, so this is interesting. So there's those commanders, the front. Maybe we can get a little bit of a closer look here. There we go. And in the back, so that's your commander sprue. In there is also the decals. So let's take a look here at your West German. So you got the iron crosses. There's some other, hopefully it'll focus in. There we go. So you kind of see a little bit more of what's in there. It's going to be a little easier to see. And let's see if we can get this one out of the plastic here. There we go. Oh, in that bag are the magnets, so be very careful. I think there's about 8, maybe there's 10 here. So we'll get a, there they are. So this is what you're going to get, these magnets. So be careful, they are in this bag with your decals and your commander sprues. So the other one is this one. It'll focus in. There we go. So that's going to be your other decal. So you have a way to number your tanks. I guess your helicopters too. And the last is the unit cards are all in this bag. So you got your formation. And on the back, what you can put for support. And I'm going to turn it this way. So here's your HQ. And there's your formation and his special rules and how much he cost. This one is the attack helicopter. So this is not your transport. I don't think they have a transport. I'm thinking British has a transport. So there's that card. The Leopard 2, I think you get 2 of these probably. You do. So these 2 cards are going to be the same. So there's your Leopard 2, which I might throw the commander out. These are going to be the same. It's going to be what's up there that's changing. So let's look at, so you kind of can see the difference here. So morale's a little better. Remount's same. Courage is better. Skill is better. And counterattack is better with your HQ. And then on the back, you have that. So let me get all this put back down here. So this is going to be, oh, this is a lot of stuff here. Bags, that, this. That is everything you're going to get with the Kampfgruppe Muller for West German.